What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Clutch Moments. We back with episode number 9. And today we got the New Orleans Saints. We have actually out with the second video in a row, and we got Marshawn Lattimore, a stud lockdown cornerback. And though with the 11th pick the Saints took, dude's gonna be an absolute stud. I know he will be. They had a very good draft. Even though besides Adrian Peterson they did not make a lot of moves, they added big time possible players, especially at the offensive line with Ryan Ramczyk. Hopefully they can count on him. Forrest Lamp was out there too, but they chose Ryan Ramczyk, and I believe he can make a difference for that team. I believe he's a very good player. You know, he's very versatile, so we'll see what he can do on that offensive line. Lattimore, like, he went to Ohio State too, so you know Ohio State produces a very many good NFL players, so they're pretty much in good hands. Defense is where they really needed to improve for a while. They have Michael Thomas on the offense. Yes, they went 7-9 last year, but I really believe they can put a positive record this year, even though they got Atlanta in the division. Carolina, yes, they made some moves too. We'll get to them, I believe, next video or the one after that. But yes, it is big time moves, guys. They've made some big time moves in the draft. I really like what they're doing here. Even though Breeze is coming towards the kind of close to the end of his career, still playing like just a straight MVP type stud, underrated player right currently still. You still got Bird, Jarvis Bird, whatever, Jerry's Bird. You know, you still have some players, you know, you have talent, some decent talent on this team. You know, you just got to keep building, and you got to make some signings. This team's very good. You got Willie Snead, very good, solid player. I mean, it's just working out really well for them, I believe, this year. I think it'll really work out. They just got to keep progressing, and hopefully they can be really competitive again. It's hard, though, when Atlanta's in that division. Yeah, going 7-9. So you got Adrian Peterson now. You have Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara out of Tennessee, very good, young, hard to see running back. You know, he's got a great burst of speed. I like to see him out there too, getting some snaps, maybe on the third down possibly, but it's going to be hard for him to find any type of, you know, really few amount of carries. Maybe he could get 5 a game, hopefully, because the dude's really talented. I do like the team. You got Fleener at tight end. It's just a balanced team. I believe they're not a balanced team, they can become a balanced team this year. They just need certain players to perform better than what they have. Like Manti Te'o, maybe he can do something, even though he's had problems with the Saints. Maybe he can, you know, put in something, because he was a highly regarded player out of Notre Dame, you know, expected to be a stud. I believe drafted by San Diego. I remember that whole thing, and he had the whole problem with the fake girlfriend type stuff online. But yes, the Saints, you know, they're probably not going to do something. They might grab a wild card spot. Don't be shocked if they grab a wild card spot. It's going to be a struggle with Atlanta and teams like that in their division. Carolina even will give them a fight, because you have Christian McCaffrey, who creates a whole bunch of versatile offense for them, which we'll get into the next video. But yeah, you know, the Saints, they're talented. They're kind of getting younger. Michael Thomas, straight stud receiver. You know, Breeze is starting to gain some weapons, even though they traded Braden Cooks. I don't know what that means for the franchise. I'm not really a fan of it, even though I'm really just not a fan of the whole thing. It just doesn't make sense to me, really. But yeah, it's just their offensive line needed to improve too a little bit, give Breeze a little more protection, so they got the Ramczyk kid, and I believe they'll get better. It's just they gotta move faster if they want to get Breeze a championship type team. They're going to have to give up stuff. They're going to have to spend some money. So if it takes breaking the bank, that's what they're going to have to do. Okay, so yeah, you're going to have to take a risk, and that's it on the Saints, really. They're pretty much they're in the middle of a pack team next year, I believe. So we'll see what happens there. As you see up here, it's 28-8, Minnesota. Sam Bradford can't throw. Yeah, he had the highest accuracy in the league, though, but he was throwing 2-yard passes the whole damn year with that horrible offensive line. It is 28-8. We're going to send Mark Ingram out on a motion. Watch this real quick. In route bangers. That's what happens when you commit, boy. That's right. So that is probably going to do it as he quits here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please, guys, as we got to take this win right here. Everybody quits on me. Alright, guys. Peace.